Oh, my name's Andrew. I play the drums. I teach the drums. I have a radio program on PBS FM, and I also am a DJ in clubs and venues around Melbourne.
Hello there, my name's Mabel.
And I'm Ivy.
And we are Charm of Finches. We are a sister duo from Melbourne, and we play contemporary chamber folk.
Hi.
Hi, Andrew.
How you going?
Yeah, we're very good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good too. My name's Andrew.
Yeah, Mum was telling us, because you guys are old friends.
Andrew.
Well, yeah.
That's nice.
Our first gig was actually, I think it was at the Workers' Club.
Funnily enough.
We were very underage, and we snuck into the Workers' Club, and we were supporting a band called Aluka.
We were actually watching the video from that night the other day, and it's so hilarious. We look so tiny and chubby. And
I think the first gig was at the shopping centre down the road, and it was terrible. It was a talent quest, which is terrible. And I was playing the bass because our bass player couldn't play the bass. I don't know why he was our bass player. And we lost, and that we shouldn't have. We wrote our own songs, and they said, you're losing because you didn't sing a song that everybody knows, which I thought was bogus.
Yeah.
A little girl once singing a song from the film Annie. I still clearly am bitter about this. I haven't thought about it. Thanks for reminding me. Stock up. Stock up.
Get your toilet paper.
Buy shares in Dan Murphy's would be something I would look at for sure. Go to more gigs, that's for sure. If you were told that you're not going to be able to play or see a gig for the next 6 months to a year, well, yeah, that's
Pack them in.
Well, we live in a great place, don't we, for that? There's always something on every night.
Yeah, lots of venues.
Yeah, not everywhere's like this.
We love live music.
Definitely love going to live gigs, and going to festivals, and just going around to all the different stages and having a little bit of everything is really, really fun.
It's the best way to experience music. It almost makes me cry to think about how wonderful it is.
We've always loved CDs. It's a little bit annoying to have to put the CD in and then, all of that, where you could just go onto, iTunes.
You're going to have to really bear with me here, because this is going to sound weird, all right? People went to a shop and they go in and they give money to the person behind the counter and they buy a record. This piece of plastic that the moment you touch it, you've ruined it. It gets scratched, gets warped in the sun. You can't play it in your car. It's the most stupid thing you've ever seen, a record. I've got thousands of them. I think it's something that we all miss. We had the group I play with, we had a chat the other day, and everybody really misses each other. And I didn't know we liked each other that much, frankly. I had no idea that we liked each other so much.
Working with a sibling I think it's quite convenient. We do live in the same house. We have known each other all our lives.
We can be very blunt with each other if we don't like a song that either of us has written.
Ivy can be very blunt sometimes. Rehearsals are easy, so pretty good overall.
Well, it's devastated. Musicians not only have nowhere to play now because there are no gigs, but who knows what's going to be left when we're allowed to play music in front of people again. We might not be allowed to play music in front of people in venues till March next year.
We know a lot of musicians that have lost a lot of gigs that were all lined up for this year. We also had a tour up the East Coast that we were doing for our album, and that was all cancelled, which was a real bummer. So yeah, that has a financial impact for sure, especially because I guess so many musicians do rely on gigs to make their income as a musician, because You can't really make that much money through streaming. That's just the reality of things.
It has to have an effect. If there are no places to play and no venues, that has an economic effect. The runoff for people who work in bars and for suppliers and the whole chain of people that are involved in entertainments, but also festivals, also the arts centre and the more mainstream venues as well. The fact that people won't have the money to go out, we're yet to see the devastation that's going to happen.
Musicians are being forced to think outside the box on how they can adapt what they do. And I think as a creative person, you're always finding new ways to try and survive as a musician. I think in the future we're kind of building the tools that we need to tackle what the future can bring, I guess.
Being out in the world with my friends and playing gigs and seeing gigs, obviously. What about you guys?
Yeah, I think playing music with other people, I really miss, playing music with my friends and collaborating. I really am inspired, particularly after this period where we've been collaborating with a lot of musicians over the internet. I just want to go and play music with people in real life and do some more collaborations for sure. Technology has made a lot of things possible that couldn't have happened before.
We've realised how easy it is to collaborate with other artists across the globe.
Because of the internet, bands are able to find each other and find their fans in a way that, again, was expensive and impossible. And that's tremendous. That's an amazing thing for bands that didn't happen when I was a kid.
Finding fun, creative things to keep doing so that your brain is staying creative and, making new things.
There's a songwriter and playwright you might not have heard of called Noel Coward, and he said he couldn't stand writers who only write when it's raining and they're writing inspired mood by the rain. He says you've got to do it every day. You've got to sit down and you just got to do it. And every day you've got to do it, whether you feel like it or not. It doesn't matter. You just got to keep doing it. And it's a great attitude to have, I think. I think everybody involved in this type of work has been thinking in terms of not just themselves, but about all the other people that are vertically integrated into the music scene.
I think it's been really nice to just chat as musicians about this time and reflect on what it's like for musicians at this time. So we're going to play a song called Where Do the Ducks Go? I wrote this song a few years ago after I read the book Catcher in the Rye. That got me thinking, and then I started writing this song and took it to Ivy and we finished it together. So it's called Where Do the Ducks Go? And when the morning light melts the ice upon my window pane, I wonder how long it will take for the sunlight to evaporate at the flowers on the back fence. If I watch them, will they bloom? And when the day is fading and the trees are bathed in gold, and the sun goes to sleep behind the hill as I've been told, if I listen closely, will I hear its sighing breath? Will it rise again in the morning, or will it just forget? So I'll go ask the wise owl, go ask him, he might know all the answers to all of the things that I've wanted to know, like how does the grass grow? How to count up on my fingers and toes, and how do I start my mind going places I